Welcome to Arrow in Your Head Stadium in Karcass City, Missouri, home of the Creeps.
Anyone else notice the similarities to the Creeps fans and the Attackers fans? Looks like they're wearing Swiss cheese foam heads, but their heads are real, and they got real holes in them.
Arrow in Your Head Stadium fans are not only the dumbest fans in the MFL, they're also the most literal.
Pain, suffering, humiliation, and possibly a conga line. This game's gonna have it all. The Malice Hellboys take on the Karcass City Creeps. Welcome to MFL Game Day. Grim Blitzrow here. Let's listen in on the sidelines and hear what the team's captains have to say.
Hey man, how scared of Shimo? I don't have no sound. Oh, I want to finish and then I can get something to myself.
If you like your cocktail cold, your soup hot, and your steak still mooing, then you're gonna love seeing mutants knocked cold, their brains turned into hot lava soup, and their bodies strewn about the field, lying still and barely moving. MFL Game Day is on the air.
Wow, you just made me hungry, Grim. I'm gonna go get some extra crispy mutant finger strips.
Hey, get me a full slab of broken mutant ribs while you're there.
The burn returner was maimed by the opposing team, so it's up to the next man to replace him.
Yeah, what exactly is a burn returner, Grim?
You know, players who catch kickoffs and punts and run them back through the teeth of the defense. They have the lowest survivability rate of any player in the league.
The next man up just sat back down on the bench. He probably cramped his pants.
And it's 1st and 10. Second down and more than the QB would like. That ball just sliced through the defense like butter.
I wish defenses were...
And the quarterback finds his man for the first down. And it's 1st and 10. He's got his beast boost working. The player just transformed into a violent form of pure badass. And he's off to the races. Look at that little mutant run.
I don't think you can say that, Grim.
Don't try to get fancy here. Just put the ball down and kick it.
In that order, Grim?
Straight through the uprights. When you give up points, you need to get them back. Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if they can make them pay. And the late hit arrives right on time. When it's your time to go, it's your time. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
First down. Give this guy a few catches and watch his confidence take off. He is deadly in the open field, Bricks. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
And the ball razors through the defense, cutting a defender in half. Oh, the defender just knocked the ball loose. No, that'll wake you up, then put you to sleep permanently.
You snooze, you lose.
Unless you're in a sleeping contest.
Second down and 10.
Hot one, hot two, hot, hot.
Oh, and that's what they call the money shot. Close, but no cigar. Third down and 3.
Hot, hot 1, hot 2, hot, hot, hot.
And the runner is going crazy fast. Look at the pick. And he was steering a pick 6, but dropped the interception.
And that's why he's on defense, schmuck.
And out comes the most underrated position in football, the mighty punter. And he put all of his foot into that one. They let the punt drop, and it will be down by the defense. And it's 1st and 10. He broke free and has open field in front of him.
Is that right, Grim? That penalty makes no sense.
Hey, something ain't kosher here, and I'm not talking about the corned beef with extra mayo. It's anyone's game still at this point.
I know, which makes it so hard to place a bet.
And this is a 1st and long. Offense says it's time to put the ref out of his misery. And just like that, the first ref is done. I think I won the pull on that. I had him in my first box.
Well, someone's got to be first. It's good to be first at something at least once in life, even if it's dying.
First down and a mile.
That was a great throw and a great catch.
Yeah, but it was an interception. Oh, that's a vicious hit, and the crowd loves it.
He just turned that guy into 300 pounds of ground mutant meat.
And you can't hit a guy much harder than that. And that is unfortunate. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot 1,
Warp speed, engage. Boom to the moon. Another loser bites the dust. In the NFL, winning is really about how much you want it, Bricks.
Well, he clearly didn't want to live as much as the other guy. That's a good point, Grim.
The defense uses the time warp dirty trick to erase that last play.
Hiring all those team physicists really paid off.
And you said they were crazy.
hot 1, hot 2, hot.
Oh, and he might have just saved a touchdown on that deflection. Second down and 10.
Hot, hot 1, hot.
And that's another turnover for the defense. He could go all the way.
Hey, Malice, he's going to handle now. You know what?
And it's 1st and 10. Oh, man, he just laid the wood on that guy.
Yeah, if you're going to hit a guy that hard, you should at least kill him. Do him a favor.
Finish him.
Second down, the size of Brick's wiener.
Hey!
The warning sounds, only 2 minutes left in the first half. Second down and inches. No, he just heard footsteps and took his eye off the ball.
What a peck ahead. Catch the ball, asshole.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and inches.
Timeouts aren't just for offense, Grim?
Well, they usually are, but sometimes the defense thinks they're helping out in their own special way. Well, here comes the punting unit. You know, punters really do know how to party, Bricks.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I have pictures that, well, maybe I actually shouldn't discuss this on here. And he snags the punt and looks for open field.
If that hit didn't cripple him, it certainly left skid marks.
And it's 1st and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2.
Second down and a very lot.
Hot 1, hot 2, hot, hot,
And he snatches that one out of the air for a 1st down. See if they can get something going here. The offense wants to speed things up, so it signals a hurry-up.
Same as Bricks' ex-girlfriend signaled when they were doing it.
Oh, man, Bricks, you gotta love a player who goes down fighting. Second down and 6.
hot 1,
Good to me. Oh, what a great defense. And that's how you shark the monkey. Thunderclap. The QB saves some clock by calling a timeout. They have 1 left. And the offense goes into a hurry-up to pick up the pace of the game.
hot 2, hot, hot,
And he snags it for 6. Touchdown! Touchdown!
Man, nobody can touch what I want. Let's take all you mutants out. That's right.
Well, little chip shot here, extra point, but this guy could blow it. The kick is good.
As expected, those are pretty much just gimmies.
Let's see if they can keep the momentum going and keep these fans happy and or bloodthirsty, whichever. And it's 1st and 10. And that's the way you play a guy. Nice coverage. Second down and 10. And he just slipped away like a greased pig. He picks up a 2. It's a tie game at the end of quarter 2. The teams are deadlocked in a fierce struggle today. We'll be right back with today's halftime show brought to you by Monsatan Industries. Eat their delicious Frankenfoods.
Hey, during the half, can you pick me up a Soylent beer?
The teams line up for the second half kickoff, deadlocked in a tie game. Bricks, there is nothing worse than a tie game.
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say a tire iron in your face.
Well, that's a good point. When you get knocked down, you got to get right back up and fight.
What about when you get knocked up? What do you do then?
Run.
And it's 1st and 10.
hot 1.
And the runner is moving crazy fast. Look at the path he's taking upfield.
Yeah,
His cleats are caked in blood and guts, and he's looking to score. Okay, nice and easy like a 2-foot putt.
You miss 2-foot putts all the time, Grim.
It goes right through.
Yeah, like a double-stuffed burrito from Taco Hell.
The best kind of kick is when it's right after a score.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm usually the one who gets kicked after scoring.
And it's 1st and 10. Oh, man, the offense called a murder ball. And like bricks his balls, he is loose and heading for the end zone. He could go all the way. He's at the... And he held on to that one for a 1st down.
You want to get some paradox time.
And it's 1st and 10. Now I'm running out of excuses for this QB. And he finds open spaces running toward the end zone.
Turn on your jet, you son of a bitch!
He's at the 30, the 20. He's at the 10. He intercepted the QB's pass and returns it for a touchdown. That's not just salt in the wound. That's peeing in the ashes of the smoldering remains.
Ah, you are truly a master poet, Grim.
And they line up for the extra point. Straight through the uprights. Here comes the kicker.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. What's the kicker, Grim?
This guy in the field.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me a story like, here's the kicker. When I turned on the light, it wasn't a broad in my bed. It was a chick wearing a wig.
And it's 1st and 10. For every that, my friends, was an all-pro NFL hit. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, that's a vicious hit, and the crowd loves it.
He just turned that guy into 300 pounds of ground mutiny.
And you can't hit a guy much harder than that. And that is unfortunate. And that pass is good for about 5 yards. Third down and a pussy hair. And he's off to the races. Look at that little mutant run.
I don't think you can say that, Grim.
And it's 1st and 10. And an 8-yard gain on that one.
Like when Bricks' mom decided to move back in with us.
The third quarter is ended, and we'll need a huge rally or a high death toll to make this one interesting. 2nd down and 2. Gets in there and swats the ball away.
He can't catch, but he sure can swat.
3rd and 2. Just some good old downhill. Oh, you knew you were going to see a lot of carnage today. today, folks. These teams have bad blood between them. Apparently, they got it from the same bloodmobile that usually parks outside next to the taco truck. Raccoon rabies blood is my thought. Always a player's favorite. First and 4. And there's another pick. Man, this quarterback must have learned a lot about sharing when he... Boom! And it's first and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2.
And that player has 1 speed. He's the bullet in the defense. Holds him to a 4-yard pickup there. Second down and 6.
Hot 1, hot 2.
He is running like an old guy looking for a bathroom. Oh, mama. Just call him Cap'n Crunch. Another one bites the dust. And it's first and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2.
That's a nice gain of about 7 yards on that run. The defense calls timeout. They must be trying to get on their QB's good side. Second and 3.
Hot 1, hot 2. Hot.
It's 2-yard run before he stopped. And with 1 timeout remaining, the defense has to get something going here. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Hot 1.
When the defense calls thunderclap, the offense is toast.
Oh, did he ever get zapped? Reminds me, you ever hear that Zappa song, Watch Out Where the Huskies Go? Don't you eat that yellow snow? When I was a kid, I always ate the yellow snow. They were like lemon snow cones. But them fudge ice cream sandwiches, they didn't taste so good.
And it's first and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2. Hot.
He's rumbling and stumbling. He could go all the way.
First down. I've seen this guy drop a lot of balls in the past.
And if you don't understand why refs are hated even more than kickers, well, there's your answer, Bricks.
I know, I hate those zebra men.
First down and long, and they've had enough. The offense jumps off sides and attacks the ref. First down and forever.
Hot 1, hot 2. Hot.
And he picked up a lot of real estate in a hurry. Give him 10 yards right there. Second down and a mile.
Hot 1, hot 2. Hot.
Run.
And whoever said never hit a man when he's down is just plain lazy. Nice extra effort there.
And it's first and 10. his misery and says, "Who's next?" Oh, that was a big hit. Hey, Bricks, I bet you took a lot of shots like that over your career.
Let's see. About a quarter after 3, Grim, but my watch is a bit slow.
The offense is down to their last running back. When he bites the dust, they can only pass.
Yeah, well, at least they don't have to forfeit, Grim.
That's right, but now the defense can focus on killing the receivers. It's a time warp dirty trick. The last play is a race. How did they do that?
Did they go 88 miles per hour? Just ask.
A good run for 5 yards.
Hey, didn't move the change and scored, did it? How good can it be?
It's not short, but this one shouldn't give the kicker any trouble.
Unless he collapses under pressure and never makes another kick again.
The Creeps add a few more carcasses to their city and win the game. They come up big today with a solid win, and the opposition will be licking their wounds on the long plane ride home.
I heard wounds taste just like chicken. How was it? Scrambles tomato soup.
Wounds. Good.
The MVP is about to inspire us with some words of wisdom. Yeah, right. Putting 3 words together for this guy is like you doing a Rubik's Cube.
What's a Rubik's Cube?
Moving on. Grim Blitzrow with Brickhead Mulligan and Bricks Jr. and all the folks at Evil SN want to thank you for watching this presentation of the Mutant Football League.
Today's game was brought to you by Comcrack Entertainment. They're not happy until you're